Wanwadhi ka Yesu, wanwadhi cha mungima. Wanwadhi ka Yesu, wanwadhi cha mungima. Kakong'odong kodi kanyo wanwadhi ka Yesu, wanwadhi cha mungima. Kamondi odong kodi kanyo wanwadhi ka Yesu, wanwadhi cha mungima. Ni wanwadhi ka Yesu, wanwadhi cha mungima. Kakong'odong kodi kanyo wanwadhi ka Yesu, wanwadhi cha mungima.
Professor Wangari Maathai was a rare species, daughter of Africa and protector of our environment, a champion of women's rights, peace, equality, democracy, and justice.
Wangari, when she looked at Africa, did not see a poor continent. She saw a continent that was rich. She saw the optimism, the hope. She understood that Africa was one of the richest continents underneath the ground. And precisely for that reason, we are actually one of the poorest continents above the ground.
For me, the most important legacy she's left, and I hope that we can all remember and carry this on, is she really inspired a love of the earth in people, and you could see from the film. And all the tributes were about how she inspired people to be aware and to love the earth. And I think that if we can, whenever we have a chance, plant trees, that will be a wonderful symbol for her legacy and also what she would want most, the way that she would want us to remember her.
There are few people who have had such a profound impact on the future direction of humanity than Wangari Maathai. Her understanding of the link between human poverty and the quality of the natural environment undoubtedly influenced a generation of environmentalists and policymakers. It is a tribute to her passionate determination that so many people feel such a deep sense of loss at her passing. I was fortunate enough to work closely with Wangari on a number of occasions over the years, and every time I met her, I was struck by both the force of her personality and the quality of her intellect.
Wangari was just the most amazing despair remover, a sort of psychological equivalent to stain removers in the world of hygiene. And whenever things got really bad, I'd kind of think, yeah, okay, I know what I've got to do now. I've just got to think about this smile behind me. Just a little dose of the Wangaris would automatically lift some of that despair. My brow would clear, my spirits would lift, and I'd get back to the serious business of being a green activist rather than indulge in despair.
She spoke of the need for an African leadership, for good governance, and she was not afraid to stand before heads of state and say what is missing and what Africa needed to thrive, but yet she'd do it with that wonderful humor of hers. Prof was an environmentalist. She was an idealist, a firebrand, a leader who was in service. She was a visionary and a deep thinker. She was practical and tireless, persistent and patient, and yet always a dreamer. So people have been asking us, and me in particular, what's next for the Green Belt movement? What will you do without such an inspirational and hands-on leader? Well, she was, from her days at the University of Nairobi, always an educator, and her aim was to instill knowledge, and that was through her example, how she practiced what she preached. As a result, all of us at Green Belt Movement have a deep commitment to the vision and mission of our work, which is really a value-driven society that is working consciously for a cleaner and greener world. Give yourself a great hand of applause. Jesus.